This is how we integrate the Smartboard in our science curriculum.
Okay, after we finish reading the lesson for the day, we then like to have our students take notes. So this is one way that we implement the Smartboard. To do that, you simply click on this icon here, which is where you have My Content. From here, all of our information was transferred from a flash drive. It's really simple. Underneath My Content here for Smartboard Demo, we have Notes. From there, it's a simple drag and release. We like to do the Cornell note-taking method where we have 2 pages. On one side, we have our answers. So what we'll do is have our students pull information from the reading. Here, we just finished reading a passage on the respiratory system. We have the definition, a system of lungs, tubes, and passageways through which air moves. The students then correlate a question to go with the answer here. We have what makes up the respiratory system. We'll continue this process until we finish our notes. The students then put more information. They see here their answers in the format of a number. They then form a question being how many or how long. In this case, it's approximately how long is a windpipe, and we'll continue that. After taking notes, we like to have different reinforcer activities. Again, it's the same thing. You go into My Content. We like to use pictures to help us reinforce the learning. Highlight pictures. Here you have a list of them. Let's just, again, drag and release. From here, we like to use what we call erase to reveal. What you'll do is, on your floating toolbar, you have different icons, different color pens. We'll simply take one of our pens that's in a white background to go in our background here, and simply you just simply drag your finger to cover the answers. The students then can reveal it one or 2 ways. The first way, erase to reveal, where they simply pick up the eraser to reveal the answer. You have alveoli, or they could simply write down their answer. And here we have the lung tissue. In addition to diagrams, we can also play different games as reinforcer. Again, you go into My Content. We have Operation. We have our interactive multimedia. Simply, again, drag and release. From here, you have the students come up. They can then, remember in the diagram we used prior, line up the different parts of the respiratory system. Being very careful to make sure that they put them in the correct places. This is a good way for the students to see how the different parts of the respiratory system come together. At the very end, to double check, resuscitate, and there you have it. The answers in place as well as those parts. The last thing we use the Smartboard for is to play review games. Review games are a very neat way to keep the kids engaged in learning. You have the option here. Here's a neat little basketball tool. What they'll do is the students will come in, they will then press clue. They read the clue, tubes leading to the lungs. They close it, and then it's in the format of a hangman. They can guess any letter in any particular order. They guess the correct letter, it's correct, and they do not have to go in order. They miss it, they get another try, and they go on until they get it correct. Once they are finished, it says scores, well done, and they continue to go on to the next question. Once we are finished with all of our lessons, everything that we've done on the Smartboard is saved. We have the option, let's say there's a student that's absent, we have the option to actually print everything that we've just done for that lesson. You have the thumbnail, you do it in the form of handout, whether it's individually, or you can do full page individually.